So it's actually such a good thing when women start to ask more out of their man, but when you ask in the right way, in the trusting way, in the loving way, that's gonna allow him to feel more of a man, more loving, and he's gonna be able to do more for you. Step number 3, this is now assertive asking. This is basically the same thing as step 2, but when he just says no or in a way that means no, and you just say okay, no problem, and you let it go. Now we're just gonna wait for him to say yes. When a man starts to grumble and get like grumpy about it, and he's actually considering doing the thing for you, a lot of times the biggest mistake women will do is they will interrupt his the author calls it stretching, right? If you ask me to do something, I gotta get up, I gotta stretch, I gotta get ready to do the thing. And this comes off as grumpiness. Oh, it's like he's tired and this, he starts making excuses, whatnot. That's him actually stretching his mind, his capacity to do that thing for you. And you just gotta wait for him to finish stretching, and he's most likely gonna say yes. And the most important thing here is once you ask, like I said, be brief, be direct, say would you, and then just wait. Even though he's gonna be grumpy, he might even ask some rhetorical questions like, oh, why can't you do it? You just kind of wait. You wait for him to say yes, and he's most likely gonna say yes. It's very important not to break this silence and to try to justify why he should do it. Oh, well, I did this yesterday for you. I cooked and this, and I feel like X, Y, and Z. That's gonna break his stretching. He's not gonna end up doing it for you. You might even start an argument there. And the author has a couple of these examples. He says, women will break the silence by saying, oh, forget it, or I can't believe you're saying no. I do so much for you. I don't ask you for much. It will only take you 15 minutes. I feel disappointed. This really hurts my feelings. You mean you won't do this for me? Why can't you do it? So just try not to break the silence. And this is the last step. So this is probably going to be the most uncomfortable part of the whole 3-step process. But you could do it with the step 1 and the step 2, which is the practice, getting used to it, and getting used to him saying no. Then the last step is just relax, be silent, and wait for him to say yes. If he asks you some questions like, why can't you do it? Or I'm really busy right now. Just match his resistance. Be like, oh, I'm really busy right now. Would you please do it? Be brief, be direct, don't convince him. Wait for the grumpiness to go through, and he might even leave upset. But when he finishes that thing and he comes back for you, or he does that thing for you, and you give him love and appreciation, he's gonna feel so good. And you're also gonna feel good because he did that thing for you, because he does love you, he does care about you. You just gotta give him the opportunity to show that for you, and understanding the differences between men and women and how we can learn each other. This video has concluded.